Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Thanks very much. Now, he wants to build a wall along its border and described its citizens as rapists and drug dealers. But Donald Trump is about to land in Mexico for talks with Mexican President Peña Nieto before giving a major speech on immigration later tonight. The meeting was hastily arranged after a surprise invitation from the Mexican leader, provoking an inevitable storm of outrage from Mr. Trump's detractors. Well, our Washington correspondent Kylie Morris joins us now from D.C. Kylie, the Donald has flown south. What's going on?
Well, it's a very high-risk move, Matt. I mean, this is travelling to the home of the neighbour who you have publicly insulted in the strongest terms for the past year. As for President Peña Nieto himself, he has in the past likened Trump to Hitler. He is doing very poorly in terms of popularity at home. He might feel motivated to embarrass his guest. So yes, it's a very bold move from the Republican candidate. Their staff say they're going to be talking about drugs, about trade, about immigration. But I think for Donald Trump, this isn't about Mexico. This is about appearing presidential, about displaying a measure of moderation to those voters in the middle whose support he is losing. It's a country that imagines him more as a piñata than a president. He's called their legal system corrupt. He's called their country corrupt. He's accused them of sending criminals over the border, rapists, murderers, to the extent that he intends to get Mexico to pay for a big, beautiful border wall. In terms of inflammatory language, there's not much Donald Trump hasn't said about the US's southern neighbor.
They're laughing at us, at our stupidity. And now they're beating us economically. They are not our friend, believe me. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people. We're gonna build the wall, and who's gonna pay for that wall? Who?
But he's unlikely to leave with a big bag of cash. His arrival in Mexico City today has met with disdain from senior figures like former President Vicente Fox.
He is not welcome to Mexico by 130 million people. We don't like him. We don't want him. We reject his visit.
But a spokesman for the Trump campaign explained what makes the visit, no matter how unwelcome, worthwhile.
It's a decisive presidential move. He wants to establish a conversation with a neighboring country, a leader, and also to discuss the common problems and challenges that our countries face.
Former Secretary of State and Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton says it's not diplomacy, it's a stunt.
And it certainly takes more than trying to make up for a year of insults and insinuations by dropping in on our neighbors for a few hours and then flying home again. That is not how it works.
Nevertheless, will it work for Trump? Well, I'm not sure how he loses here, to be honest. If Peña Nieto criticizes him, it makes him look generous for going there in the first place. And if there is a pleasing photo opportunity, it makes him look presidential. He gets to play the strong man, but at least gives him the patina of being able to do deals. Perhaps it's more of a risk for Peña Nieto, who's already been criticized by many Mexicans for inviting Trump in the first place.
Kylie, thank you very much indeed.
I've been